what we have with evolution, and I may repeat myself just a little bit, but I am now going to make my little heart speech. And I really would like every board member to consider what I'm saying. And I'm not going to be very long. This standard represents questions that our students can handle. The data that's in the fossil record is clear and unambiguous. It is the strongest evidence that evolution has occurred. That's the sequential nature of groups in the fossil record. You look at the young rocks, and they have simple organisms. As the rocks get younger, they have more complex organisms. In 2003, I'll repeat myself, but in 2003 in the biology book's adoption, that is where I was convinced that why these wonderful opponents of mine in this debate, why they think they're so correct. It is so reasonable to assume that life in the simple, old rocks, that simple life, gradually changed to these. That's what convinced Darwin to begin with. He saw the progression, the sequential nature. Professor Kenneth Miller, in his book, Finding Darwin's God, who's the author of one of the textbooks and one of the leading defenders of evolution in the United States today, has a picture that shows the fossil record. And what they have are vertical lines. If you pardon me a minute, since this is kind of surprising me, I want to get and show you that, well, it'll take me too long to find it. What you have in the fossil record are two other patterns that do not support evolution. It's the sudden appearance of groups in the fossil record. The Cambrian explosion, 550 million years ago. You have all these phyla that immediately, just all of a sudden appear. And a phyla is a major distinct group. The phyla are still with us today. Some have filtered out, but some are still here. It's the absolute science. It's data. It's verifiable. It's objective. If I'd have known I'd have to debate this even more today, I would have brought all my evidence. I have the Time magazine cover. It says Darwin's Big Bang, or it says evolution's Big Bang, or because of the Cambrian explosion. They have the study. It's amazing. The fossil record in that case is the idea of gradual change that must have taken place. It's not supported by the fossil record. It's an insufficiency. We have students in Texas that we want to grow up, to be trained, to love science. We have to be honest with them. To put this standard in allows that honesty to occur. It really does. It's honest. Here is the fossil record. Yes, it supports evolution, but this doesn't support evolution.